this is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
The springtime thaw is finally here. Flowers are blooming, days are longer. We're saying yes to more plans and finally getting outside, running, walking, just moving again. It's the perfect time to upgrade your everyday go-tos with Bombas. Take Bombas sport socks. They're super comfortable and designed with sport-specific tech for running, cycling, yoga, hiking, you name it. I use them to run in, and I can tell you they work beautifully. So head over to bombas.com and use code SYSK for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com, code SYSK at checkout. Hey, and welcome to the Short Stuff. I'm Josh. There's Chuck. Jerry's here too, sitting in for Dave. So let's go at Short Stuff. Go.
This is something I'm surprised we haven't covered succinctly. We may have talked about it before here and there, but the idea, and I literally thought of this because I saw a flock of birds flying in that beautiful V pattern.
A flock of seagulls?
Oh, I wish, because, they run so far away. Flying, and I was like, where are those guys going? And what are they doing? And how do they know? It seems a little late. Why are you doing it now? And how do you know how to get there?
What the hell's wrong with you?
It turns out we know the answers to some of these questions. And we're talking about bird migration. And this comes from our old friends at HowStuffWorks.com and Aaliyah Hoyt, who did, I think, a really great job writing a very succinct article on this cool topic. You should
I thought so too.
Go check it out and read it there. But the notion about birds flying south for the winter, we should say right off the bat, is that's just a very sort of lazy way of putting it, because there are more than 900 species of birds. And so you're just saying birds flying south. You can't just say that about all birds, because not all birds do fly south.
No. They don't, but the ones that do fly south are incredibly fascinating because, like you said, all those questions you have, we have a lot of answers to. And the urge to migrate has a name even. That's one of the things I love about this, Chuck. There's some great terms hidden within it.
Yeah, one great band name too, by the way.
Migratory restlessness? No. Okay. Photoperiod?
No, those aren't bad.
Okay, I'm going to give them all away. Okay. But the natural urge, I would guess an unconscious urge too, if you're a bird, to migrate is called migratory restlessness. And a lot of times they chalk it up to a change in the length of the day, which is called the photoperiod.
That's right. I don't think we said about 75% of birds do migrate. And it's kind of like two buckets on why you would. This is that first bucket, which is the daylight kind of giving them a cue. And this means that the daylight is giving them the cue. They're not flying south because it's getting a little bit chilly and the worms aren't quite what they used to be. But it's more like, hey, the daylight is changing. That's a signal to me. That means we are known as, band name, obligate migrants.
Okay, that's a good one.
Pretty good?
Yeah, that means that nature is commanding you to go migrate. This isn't any choice that you're making. This is just part of who you are. You migrate as a member of this bird species.
Yes, and if you're an obligate migrant, you probably opened up for the Talking Heads in the 80s, would be my guess.
So the good thing about obligate migrants is because it's so hardwired, their behavior is very predictable and easily studied. The distance they travel is going to be basically the same year after year, generation after generation. When they go is going to be about the same. When they come back, it's going to be about the same. They're just extraordinarily dependable, right?
Yeah.
The ones that you can't count on at all are the facultative migrants. And I said it right. I didn't just add an extra syllable.
Yeah, not nearly as good of a band name for that reason. It's a little clunky.
Mm-hmm, it is tag clunky. But these are the ones that migrate because they have to. They're really lazy as far as migration goes.
Yeah, I mean, they're the ones that take the cues around them. I kind of like them because they're not like, oh, I'm just going to do it because the daylight says so.
Okay.
They do it because food might be getting short or it might be getting a little chilly for them or whatever. And they basically know we can't stick around here, so let's hit the road, right? Or hit the sky.
They're kind of like the surfers of migrating birds.
That's right. I like that. Should we break now?
Oh, yeah. Geez.
All right.
Talk about a cliffhanger.
This is the shorty, my friend. Let's get back to it in a minute.
Okay.
Well, now, when you're on the road, Driving in your truck, why not learn a thing or two from Josh and Chuck? It's stuff you should know. Stuff you should know. All right.
Hey everybody, I want to talk to you a little bit about Tide Evo because it represents over 10 years of innovation and product development. Tide Evo is a first-of-its-kind technology where tens of thousands of minuscule fibers are spun together to form a 6 times powerful layer packed with scrubbers, brighteners, pre-treaters, and fresheners. And that's going to deliver a breakthrough clean that's so powerful it feels like magic.
Yeah, it is kind of like magic. Tide Evo is revolutionary. A 100% concentrated, waterless laundry tile that's made of compressed microfiber soap layers rather than liquid or powder. And it's not like pods or sheets because it uses 6 layers of detergent fibers to deliver superior cold water cleaning without plastic packaging of any kind. And it provides a mess-free, lightweight solution that dissolves lickety-split. So whenever you run into a laundry challenge, turn to Tide Evo. It's revolutionary. It's magic. Try new Tide Evo. Real laundry magic.
All cat parents understand the feeling of being ignored by your cat and often asking yourself, does my cat even love me? And there is only one solution to solve that, Sheba. Feed your cat Sheba and go from feeling ignored to truly adored in 12 days guaranteed or your money back. Sheba has a menu of products, appetizers, entrees, treats, and even a kittens menu. So Sheba has a product for even the pickiest eater, like the Sheba Puree, which is made with bone broth. It's a protein-rich, lickable treat with chef-inspired flavors. It has a smooth and creamy texture that cats love. Plus, it supports a strong bond between pet parents and their cats with a hand-fed cat treat. It also contains no corn, wheat, soy, or artificial flavors. So instead of feeling ignored, you're suddenly the center of their world. It's basically a fast pass to favorite human status. Next time you're wondering if your cat loves you, grab Sheba Puree or explore their entire range of textures and flavors at your local retailer. To learn more, check out Sheba.com.
You should know.
Okay, Chuck, let's get back to it.
Answer. How far do they migrate, Josh? What's the number? How many miles?
Well, if you ask Dr. Andrew Farnsworth of the Cornell Lab of Ornithology, the metrics are all over the ballpark! ! How Stuff Works talked to Dr. Farnsworth. And by the way, I can't say enough about How Stuff Works, Chuck. So Dr. Farnsworth says that depending on the birds, the species, I never thought about this. They may not really move anywhere as far as like a human would think of it. If they live like on a mountain, they are probably going to stay on the mountain. They just might change altitude, like, you know, a few hundred meters this way, a few hundred meters that way.
Yeah.
It makes a huge difference depending on the season. And that counts as migration. I love that one.
Sure. They might stay in the same region or the same area. They might stay in the same state. And just, you know, here in Georgia, you could migrate just a little further south in the winter and have some very nice weather.
Yeah, there's a pretty big difference between North Georgia and South Georgia weather-wise.
Yeah, big time. Or you could really get on your horse or your wing, and your migration may be like truly epic. And I guess we should talk about the most epic. It's the Arctic, that word, the Arctic Tern. They go from pole to pole. They go from the Antarctic to the Arctic. And that's the last time I'll have to say that. And that is a round trip of close to 19,000 miles or 30,000 clicks. Can I say clicks?
Sure.
Okay. I didn't know if that was bad because do you think of Vietnam?
I don't know who else called it clicks. That's what I associate it with. But
I only heard it in Vietnam War movies. I didn't know if that was a bad thing. Anyway, let's just call it kilometers. And that is the largest, or rather the longest migration on planet Earth for anything.
Yeah, any animal whatsoever. It's pretty impressive. I found one called the bar-tailed godwit. They hold the record for the longest nonstop flight of any bird.
Let's hear it.
They fly nonstop over 6,800 miles from Alaska to New Zealand without rest.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, that's a real reaction, by the way. Sometimes we'll surprise each other with facts. So sometimes we're being coy.
Yeah, you thought I was going to bust out something about the blackpoll warblers, didn't you?
No, I know you'd have something new for me. So that was a real reaction, everyone. I'm not that good actor.
That's true.
I appreciate that.
You set me up for that one. Come on.
Oh, of course I did. So the destination is kind of the last piece, like whether or not they migrate or not, how far they migrate, and now like where are they going to go? And this one is really interesting because they don't know for sure, and they're trying to answer these questions, but there are a lot of super cool ideas about it. And one really cool sort of side note to this is some species of bird will go to the same place every single year, just like you're going on a vacation, and they'll have the same rest stops every year, just like you might on a vacation.
Yeah, they'll actually learn landmarks to follow. And yeah, that's pretty cool because that means that if you see some Canadian geese in your backyard one year, you're probably going to see them the next year and so on and so forth. Yeah,
Very
it's pretty cool. They also think that there's just a number of redundant systems that basically allow birds to navigate. One of them apparently is learning how to navigate by the stars, by constellations. Pretty impressive for a bird.
Like people do.
They also can use the sun to orient themselves, but then they have other, they believe they have other onboard equipment, like an ability to see the Earth's electromagnetic field and orient themselves that way.
Yeah, and you said see, like some birds may sense it, but they actually think that some birds, there's a theory that some have a special pigment that literally lets them see it.
Yeah.
Which is wild to think about.
I would love to see that. I guarantee in the next 50 to 70 years, we're going to have all sorts of ways to see like UV, to see magnetic fields, just to see all sorts of, just to experience the world in different ways that we aren't even thinking of right now. I guarantee it's going to be like a huge pastime.
Yeah, or put on those special glasses and someone's clothes are off.
The X-ray glasses?
Yeah.
Good idea. We're going to make $1 million off of that.
Did you ever see the Ricky Gervais show Extras? There's a great bit online that you should look up, just a scene with Patrick Stewart, Sir Patrick Stewart.
Okay.
Where he's... Ricky Gervais goes in his trailer, and this is a short one, so I can tell the story real quick. Ricky Gervais goes in his trailer. He's an extra on movies and TV shows. That's the whole premise of the show. And he seeks some advice. He's like, I'm just an extra, and like, you know, I'm trying to write screenplays and make my own way. And Sir Patrick Stewart like really bonds with him. He's like, yeah, I'm writing my own screenplays as well. And his big idea is that he is like... has superpower is that he can make a woman's clothes just fall right off their body. And Ricky Gervais keeps it going, like, and, you know, and then what happens? And, you know, and then like trying to get to some further plot point. But Patrick Stewart just keeps saying, and, you know, there's a police officer and she comes up and I just look at her and her clothes just come right off and I can see everything.
It's hilarious.
It's really funny. It's that and the Liam Neeson scene from Extras are both
I'll
just
check
classic.
It out. What's hilarious is that idea is basically the basis of Zapped, that Scott Baio movie from the 80s.
Sure. Maybe Sir Patrick Stewart wrote that.
Maybe. Or he's a big fan of it and ripped it off.
You never know.
I think, Chuck, I'm sensing, like a bird can sense Earth's magnetic field, that short stuff is apt.
You're correct.
Stuff You Should Know is a production of iHeartRadio. For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.